especially if they're armed. You know what to do, guerrilla.
No, no. At your service. I heard he did. Napoleon el Pequeño was a coward, but we knew that.
I heard Espada cut his guts out and stretched them the length of the runway.
Hello, everybody. It is NCS Fan 001 here. And I actually want to try something here. We're on my other file today because I legitimately want to see if there is ways to like auto-pop certain things. There's a couple things I want to check here because I'm actually currently working on a trophy guide for the PS5 version of this game. So you can't auto-pop that one. Okay. I was kind of thinking you couldn't, but I wanted to see if you could. It's fine. Unless I do want to try something else here. Oh no, that probably doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Okay. Well, I just wanted to check that out. I'm just doing a little bit of experimenting here. I also want to check something here. Okay, that doesn't work for that. I'm glad I checked that, though, because I don't want the old Supremo in here. Hi, Psycho. But the only other reason that we're on this file is because I want to test one other thing. We're going to find a Gran Premio, hopefully. And I'm going to see if completing one Gran Premio on here unlocks the trophy. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit of experimenting here because I'm working on a trophy guide for the PS5 version, so I want to do a little bit of experimentation here and see about it. Look for any ways we can speed up trophy hunting for anyone out there who's concerned about it. Hello, random FND Soldato. And there's an insurgency going on, of course, which is not fun to deal with. Insurgencies they get kind of old. Oh, this is a plain one. Well, I picked the worst possible one. Clearly, I picked the worst possible one. Because now we're gonna fly a plane. Or we're gonna try to. I don't think it's as hard as it is in, like, GTA. I mean, again, I'm not bad with plane flying in GTA. I'm much better with planes than I am with helicopters. I suck with helicopters in GTA, and most games for that matter, except for, like, Mercenaries 2, because that certainly counts. Maybe someday we'll get a Mercenaries announcement at one of these State of Play events. Or showcase events. Sure would be nice. It's a franchise that I love and would love to see again. Get another entry. Man, we're pulling some Top Gun Maverick in here now. Yeah, we got some straight up Top Gun Maverick here. I'll check comments here in a second. Let me just get through this race real quick. I just realized this one has a gun on it. So this is a fighter plane, technically. So yeah, we're pulling some Top Gun Maverick stuff here, except we're in a much slower plane. And it's slightly more open areas, I guess. I don't even know if it's slightly more open areas, it's just a much slower, easier to control plane. It can still be controlled just with a standard joystick. Well, don't think they still use joysticks in the planes these days, do they? So we will see if this auto pops a trophy. I'm just kind of curious to see if it does. Okay, good. It actually sets you back on course. That was nice, because I was screwed there. I completely missed. And there is also that trophy I need to get for sabotaging an alarm. I might try to knock that one out as well, just because I kind of forgot about that trophy. If I can knock that one out, it's going to be easier to do on this save, just because I already have the gear unlocked. Problem is, I don't remember which one it is. And did it! Okay, so you can auto-pop that trophy. Cool. Very cool. So you can auto-pop that one. Whoa! Uranium? Excuse me? There's no way I'm missing a uranium, is there? There can't be. There's no way. While trying to knock out the arcade competitor trophy in Far Cry 5, you had someone helping you, but the servers effed up on him. Oof. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me with that game. I see no uranium, game. Why did you lie? Why did you lie to me? You lie, you go to hell. Why did you lie? Why you want to go to hell? Oh, is that like a map of all the... Oh, wow. So I think that's a straight-up map of all of the anti-aircraft guns. I never knew that was a thing. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and look at my gear real quick. There's a certain piece of gear that we need for this trophy. Problem is, I don't remember which one it is. No. Melee kills may cause enemies to flee. That's kind of nice. Automatically tag animals, enemies. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. Ah, come on, which one is it? Improve fish catching. Yeah, that's real useful. Okay, apparently it's not any of those. Oh, I think it might be one of these, actually, isn't it? Improves alarm disable. There it is. Enables alarm sabotaging. That's what we need. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to knock out another trophy real quick. Might as well. Obviously, this is all insurgency stuff. We don't really care about that, because there's no need to do any more insurgencies, because I already did all of that. As much as I love coffee, it always comes out... It always stays very warm in this cup. It's a Yeti mug. Not even a mug, it's just basically a Yeti cup, but it keeps stuff warm for a long, long time. I'm pretty sure I'm using it the wrong way. Like, normally, aren't you trying to keep things cold for long periods of time, and that's what these are more used for? You know, I use mine to keep my coffee hot. I guess they're really pretty ambidextrous. I don't know why I thought the word ambidextrous made sense. That truck could be a problem. Okay, so we need to be... Wrong gun. That is not my sniper rifle. I need my sniper rifle. I'm just so glad that I finished all of that stupid DLC stuff last week and never have to touch it again. Because it was such a pain in the ass. Alright, so this time, we want to sabotage the alarm. And now... Come here, enemies! I'm firing! On all cylinders. Come here, enemies! Come one and all, try to kill me. Hit the alarmy! Alarmy? Just hit the alarm. Oh! Well, someone doesn't know how to drive a horse. Okay, they know where I am. Go for the alarm. Okay, is he gonna go for the alarm? Come on, go for the alarm. Where's that mortar coming from? Will you just go for the alarm? Okay, where's that mortar? Where is that mortar coming from? Hit the alarm. Sabotage! Got a trophy. Might as well finish the checkpoint real quick. Alright, so we knocked out a couple of trophies so far. That's a plane. Flying surprisingly low. Okay, cool. Man, what's with all the planes flying over suddenly? I don't know. But hey, we got trophies. 2 trophies. I will take it. I'm still going to need to do Grand Premios on my other file, though, because I'm going to need to do enough to unlock more parts for my vehicles. I have so much Moneta in this, it's insane. It's hilarious. Alright, let's go to my main file. Hey, Invisible. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Alright, so we're at 63%. Like I said, probably like 3 to 4 more streams to finish the Platinum. Because we still got one whole area of the main game to finish, of the base game. Several miscellaneous trophies. And lots of collectibles. You'll also see that I cleared out a handful of the treasure hunts. Since yesterday, I cleared like 2 or 3 of the easy ones. It didn't get me any trophies, of course. I just wanted to clear a couple of them and actually, you know, look like I had a little bit of a cleaner map. Been working on college work. All good, all good. Sleeping routine is non-existent. Yeah, my sleeping... I've been drinking a little bit more coffee recently, so... It's not that I haven't been sleeping well, it's that I'm just falling asleep kind of later. Last night you finally finished Biomutant. I watched a few parts of it. It's not really my kind of game. I clicked on all the streams, though, for sure, and always gave a like. The game, I feel like that was one of those games that, like, got really hyped up and then turned out to not be all that much. Alright, so this treasure hunt, I activated it yesterday, then found out that it is going to require us to collect a USB stick, which is one of the 15 USB sticks in the game. So naturally, we're not going to collect it off screen. Because it's required for the trophies. The other treasure hunts I did were not. And who do I have as my follower right now? Aw, it's Chorizo. Alright, so how do we do this one? Is there a grapple point somewhere? Can we climb up those possibly live wires? It's probably not a good idea. It's gonna take a while to figure out. I wonder if it's in this note here. No. Ooh, there's something behind here. Oh, but it's just scrap metal. It's not what we need. Professor gave you final task with 60 score on it. Like 60% of your final grade goes into that. If so, that's sort of how it was here in college. Like, there's our grapple point. I knew there was one. Where like 50% of your final grade would usually be your final exam. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of that form of grading, just because it's like, you know, you screw up one time, you're done for.
Love this song.
Why do we need the music playing? Because that's probably not going to be good for copyright. So how do I get in there? Is there a... I mean, we turned on the lights, but what was the point of turning on the lights? The music is, music's pretty banging right now. I'll give him credit. Is there, like, something that we have to break in here? I feel like there's something you have to break in here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Got to be careful.
Oh, that floor was electrified. Oh, that's all we had to do. Okay. To get into here, at least. There's obviously more to it, but... I didn't think it would be that simple. A bit deceptively simple, actually. We're getting good supplies, though, that we're going to need for later. There's a random pool floaty in, like, mostly dried cave. For some reason. Anyway. Alright, crawl to the right. And jump. And climb. Hey, Secret Underdog. 60 out of 100. The other 40 was already on midterm. Okay, so that's a lot like how it is for us usually. It's like 80-ish% of your grade would usually be due to the midterm and the final. And then you'd have like 20% that would be tied to other stuff. Like 20-ish% would be tied to like homework and maybe quizzes and stuff like that. I mean, I have mixed feelings on all that. Like, on one hand, it's kind of nice that your only real grades are those finals. This is the only things you really have to do well on, but at the same time, if you screw up, it's, can be more of a problem. Okay, where do we go next? Over here? Okay, that didn't work. I guess it's because the water got electrified at the wrong time. So I think I'm going to have to actually do some timing here. I mean, post-apocalyptic sci-fi open-world RPG, control an anthropomorphic creature. You're introduced to many notices about pollution and recycling. The side dish of martial arts and a nice sort of story. Cool. I haven't seen the showcase yet. I haven't had time to. I was kind of busy today. And yesterday, so... I've got, like, one of it saved to my watch later, so... I'll watch it as soon as I get the chance, probably over the long weekend. This is interesting, though. I give him credit, this is actually a decent sort of puzzle area. Because you have to climb a little bit more carefully. I just wish the climbing controls actually worked a little bit better. Would be quite nice. Or if it would just let us grapple up like it does everywhere else in the game, would be kind of nice. And we're going to grapple down here. Ooh, we got electric water. Electrical hazards. Let's just swing. We have something here. Is it pesos? Yep. I mean, we need them in this file. I don't have that much on this file. Looks like we're getting near the end. Note. And... this is metal? Huh, sure is. Okay, so now... is there a grapple point? There is.
I got to time this right.
Yes, you do. Ow. I did not time this very right that time. Let's try again. Expected it to take much longer to finish. That was fine. Whoever requested it, hope they enjoyed it. Hopefully. Professor decided that both midterm and finals will be taken as presentations. All your references and citations will be checked, and no fake ones allowed. Hey, Simon. So it's kind of open book, but also kind of not. I mean, technically, I guess I would consider that open book. Okay, that was weird. I thought I made it. There's probably like a way to swing around the side of it that I'm just not smart enough to see. And I much prefer papers and presentations over exams most of the time. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Oops, I deployed my parachute. No, I didn't even deploy my parachute. I deployed my wingsuit. Oops. My bad. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Well, that's stupid. It makes you restart the whole thing because of that? Okay, not the whole thing. That's really dumb. That's really, really stupid. Like, that's just punishing the player for awful game design. It's not my fault the sprint button and the wingsuit button are the same button, and wingsuiting into anything at a high rate of speed will get you killed. I don't know who decided that was a good choice. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully the game doesn't do that to me again. That was really annoying. Like, I don't understand why it wouldn't give you a checkpoint in the middle of it. I'm fine with dying, even if it's due to bad controls, but, like, give us a freaking checkpoint so that stuff like that doesn't happen. Ow. Get out of the water. Jeez. This should not be as difficult as it is. The amount of attention the game puts on importance of recycling is unreal. Gameplay style isn't half bad. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I feel like that was a game that definitely got like a lot of hype, and a lot of people talked about it. But that almost kind of got forgotten in a way. Like, when it came out, people sort of didn't care. not to the same level that of other major games. Alright, keep crawling. Jump. And up. It's just electrified water. It doesn't kill you instantly. Alright, so now we gotta time this one. The hardest part of this treasure hunt, apparently. How's the platinum going? It's going fairly well. I mean, good progress has been made. I'm like 63 or 64% of the way through the story. To where at this point, I think all that's left is just, you know, one set of story missions and then a few miscellaneous trophies. There's our USB stick. First to 15. And a new weapon that... Well, that was... not overly surprising by Far Cry standards, but still kind of surprising. That was a collectible that we needed. I'm going to go for most of the collectibles in like a single stream. It's going to be a future one once the story's done and most everything's cleared out. Alright, so we cleared that one. Oh, you know what? That Yarn story gets us a new Bandito operative. I'm going to go do that. The class you played was Psy-Freak Mage. You play as a gunslinger or as a double gunner. Why is it not necessarily my thing? I don't know. It just... Whenever I watched, like, the trailers and everything for it, I just never saw a whole lot of, like, interest in it. I don't know. It just never really... Maybe I didn't look much into it, but it never really caught my eye like some games do. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. That's what matters, is that you enjoyed it. I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't mind it if I played it. Right now, I got enough other games to focus on. I got this in Division 2. Praying the next project will be a treat, because you'll try out another genre you've never played before. Ooh, okay. Be interested to see when that comes out.
I'm Freddy Fonseca Jr.
I think I've actually already collected a couple of these items. I think I already have like 2 of the 3. Yes, I do. So I already have 2 of the 3. Cool. And the last one's right up here. Are there any helipads anywhere near there that could make this a faster journey? There's an airstrip there. There might not be. Alright, I might just have to run. I can't fast travel to that, can I? I cannot. Oh, but that might... Hang on, is that the one thing that I still need? Okay, so we're probably going to complete that... Yeah, I'm going to complete that time trial, too. Because if I complete that, it's one of the few things that I still need. So I'm going to complete that, and we can knock out another trophy. Here's waiting for Diablo 4 next week. Ooh, nice. I'm sure that... I don't know if Ghost is going to be playing it or not, because he's getting back into World of Warcraft. Your preferred genre is third-person camera, and... I mean, that is a third-person game. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm typically more of a first-person shooter type of person. Just like Werewolf, Apocalypse, Earthblood, but I mean, it wasn't made for everyone, just the fans of anthropomorphic animals in open world. It was dumped with scores. I mean, I like a lot of open world games, for sure. I mean, I'm playing one right now. And, I mean, I typically do play more first-person shooters over third-person type of stuff. I mean, I don't mind some third-person games. Like, The Division 2 has been really, really fun so far. I've actually really enjoyed that game so far. It's been a lot of fun. It is definitely one that I'm glad I actually started on. Because you spent mostly third-person cameras. I mean, I think I played a lot of third-person cameras as a kid. A lot of, like, old Nickelodeon games and stuff. Okay, so we're going to complete this Gran Premio. And this will get us the last part we need to fully customize a vehicle. And that'll yield us another trophy. So that's awesome. Just knocking trophies out left and right today. All these miscellaneous... Oh, wait a minute. I say that. This one's actually kind of difficult. This one can actually be quite difficult. Because you might notice where we are. It's the tank training ground. And that will happen. Yep. I remember this one. This is probably like the hardest one in the game. Because you got tanks. Oh, he's just going to wait for the trophy list. Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't want another several hundred-hour experience. Your next one's an indie game. And I love indie games, though, sometimes. Some of them are really, really good. Alright, so yeah, this race isn't very long, but the tanks makes it a lot more difficult. Because sometimes you'll just get shot out of nowhere. And I think more tanks will spawn later, so that's just wonderful. Or this one just follows you around the whole time, which is also... Nope, nope, there's another one. Now there's two. And sometimes they'll just hit you, which is wonderful. Great game design there. So I gotta be careful here. I gotta watch this quite closely, because I think there's a whole nother lap here. Alright, we're still alive. See, this one, it's not the time that's the problem. It's the whole dodging tanks that's a problem. So many tanks. Not really so many. And what are they even doing out here? Like, this is more like a dirt bike course than a training ground. I mean, what are they supposed to be doing out here? I mean, obviously they're supposed to be training out here, but what exactly are they supposed to be doing out here? Okay, seriously? There's another lap? Why? For what purpose does this serve? Okay, this has got to be near the end. Oh, no, apparently not. Guess we're just going back the other way. For some reason. I don't comprehend who thought this was a smart idea for a race. Deal with tanks. Pinpoint accuracy. Well, I just ran over Chorizo. And it's not my fault he got in the way. Now, there's a tank. And the tanks aren't overly smart, but they will kill you if you stop for even a second. Okay, we're almost done, almost done. And done. Awesome. And there it is. Oh, so it's for... Is it for getting parts? That must be what it's for. It must be for getting parts. Not for equipping them. That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Oh shit! That was fun.
In childhood, you played Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Counter-Strike. I played some I didn't play much Spyro as a kid, but I played a little bit of it. I played Sly as a kid, for sure. That was out of all those series, that was the main one I played. I turn off the music. Copyright problems again. Never played Crash, though. Never got into that franchise. Probably too difficult for me. Alright, so we got an outpost to clear. And it's got an item in here that's going to get us a new person. A new Bandito leader. Which is a good thing. After you entered RuneScape Online, you were introduced to the curse that is multiplayer gaming. Played more PS1 and PS2, so a lot of mascot and racing games. Division 2 is a game you need to properly start. Yeah, I mean, it's actually surprisingly fun. I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It doesn't seem too difficult so far. I haven't run into any problems yet. But I haven't had to do any missions on hard yet, nor have I touched any of the DLCs. And I know that the DLCs are not easy. Or, well,
See you, engineer.
I say that. I know that they're not. Like, 3 of them are easy. 3 of the DLCs are really easy. And the first raid is easy. It's just that it requires 8 people. And then it's just that second DLC, or no, the second raid. Second raid is much more of a problem. It looks to be a lot more complicated. Plus another 8-player trophy, which is just wonderful. And then aside from that, you also have the Manhunt DLC, which I'm still not sure how a couple of those trophies work. I know that a lot of them are story related.
Go get them, boy.
Distract them, chorizo. I need distraction. Side dish third-person platformer, first ever game played as a side-scroller. Mega Man X. Oh yeah, Mega Man games are brutally hard. A lot of them are, at least.
Come back, chorizo.
Be up for doing the 8-player stuff. That's good to know, but you'll need... I think you'll need to be a fairly high level... I don't know if you actually need to be a high level to do any of it. Or... I assume you do, because I think it's got a DPS check. I think both of them do.
Sniper.
Yeah, I think both of them have DPS check type areas, so... Probably not going to be anywhere near as difficult as... Destiny.
You also write this.
So I would assume it won't be as bad as Destiny. This is not going well. They don't know where I am, though. Oh, that one probably is about to. Chorizo. Ah, crap. Alright, well, we're going loud. We might as well hang out on the roof for a minute. Bring them all up here and take down the helicopters that spawn. First ever strategy game you played was Red Alert 2 and Age of Empires 2. They were both great. Played Sly in high school and loved it. Played some Disney games. I don't really think I played any Disney games that I can remember. Alright, so I'm going to hang out up here for a second. This is one of those locations that has a security checkpoint in it, or a security box in it that you can clear. That'll get you that one trophy if you don't yet have it. Engineer type enemy, sets up turrets. And he, I guess, forgot that what he was going for. Air support. Oh no. Oh, but it is coming from the wrong direction. Let me run away for a second. Probably start fairly soon, that's good, and you'll never play another Mega Man game again. It's for cursed games. She did Maximo for remake for Ghost and Ghouls. Lucky Luke, I've never heard of a lot of that stuff. Okay, that helicopter is going to be in the worst possible spot. So I'm gonna have to shoot it down with this. And just kill it in one shot. Ooh, sub-commandant, so I think I'm only like one rank short of the trophy. So I might be knocking out even another trophy today, before even touching on the last storyline. Yeah, we still have a whole nother storyline. Got a key. Chorizo's doing fine so far, surprisingly. He's holding out quite well. We're getting some good kills. What was the first ever game you played that included magic? You played almost all the Harry Potter games. Sorcery from PlayStation Move. I didn't know that Harry Potter had a PlayStation Move game. It doesn't surprise me that it does, but I've never heard of it having one, because I feel like I would have seen it in, like, the listing for Harry Potter trophy lists. Unless maybe it has a different name or something. Okay, someone's shooting at me from behind with a shotgun and missing horribly. Oh no, it took him like 8 shots to bring down Chorizo. Okay, we're done. That wasn't too bad. Toy Story and Cars. Yeah, but I was more talking about games that I grew up with, Alice. I was mostly looking at games I grew up on. Never played any Nintendo or Xbox games. I played a few Xbox games back in the day when I did have a 360. Many years ago. Because I had one for a while, because back in the day, in the PS3 era, at the end of the PS3 era, I realized it was the better console of that era, arguably. Or it had a number of advantages. And then the PS4 came out, and once again, Sony took over again. Because Sony completely dominated the PS4 generation with no denying that.
Appreciate it.
And then the newest generation has been more competitive, with them having the PS5 and the Switch both fighting it out. And Xbox has kind of fallen apart. Nowhere near the level of competitiveness that it once had. There's our baseball memorabilia. That was his jockstrap. Why? I have several questions here as to why. You felt like you should save his jockstrap?
I know I asked for your help, but I thought it was impossible.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It really wasn't that impossible. We didn't have to do a whole lot.
Put all that shit back in Papa's shrine, and then get ready to accept the love of every baseball fan in Yara.
Okay, Freddy.
Oh, that's a good thing. That should mean new allies.
Motherfucking MVP.
Not that one. I want to see if any of those were the last one I need. I don't think so, though. Okay, let's head to town. First ever God game you played was Okami. And then Black and White for the PC. I don't know anything about that one. Only Harry Potter games, you know, for the Move were the... Oh, yeah, the Wonder Book games. Hell, Ghost was even talking about that at one point. The Wonder Book Book of Spells games, he was trying to get them. But, like, it's really hard to find all of the specific Wonder Books you need.
Freddy's legacy is restored. And Libertad hit a home run today.
This is actually kind of nice, just a little mini museum. Looks like it's a free museum. Takes all of a minute to walk through, but it's still cool.
Hijo de can't believe we're related sometimes. Lo siento.
Well, someone's dead here.
Put your papa's gear back in the shrine.
Oh, yes, you did, Danny Rojas. Yes, you did.
Sorcery is a PlayStation Move exclusive game and has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but it's quite solid. Okay. Toy Story 2.
Feel the love.
I've heard of that one, of course. Never played it, though.
Feel the love.
Add to the Curse games.
Feeling it?
War Games, DEFCON 1, and Missile Command. Resident Evil Dead Aim.
Libertad could always
Isn't
use
that-
someone like you, Freddy.
Resident Evil Dead Aim. I think they remade that at some point for, like, the more modern consoles. And it might have had Move or Connect or something. Alright, well, we have a new Los Banditos leader, which is cool. Alright, so we've messed around a little bit here. We completed a few side objectives. We could go for those later. We'll go for those later, though. I kind of want to get started on the main story here, because it's been a while. Meet the Legends. Okay, that's in the range of an anti-aircraft gun. Is there anywhere I can get a helicopter around here? Yeah, right here. We'll do that. Toy Story 2 finished 7 times to 100%. Sorcery is a third-person linear adventure where you're a new wizard with a fox companion. Aw, get to play with a fox. Alright, we're going to take the helicopter. And this way maybe we can find some of the anti-air guns in the area. I know this one's bigger and bulkier, but it has missiles on it, which we like. Can't recall the first game you played with magic in it specifically. Made you so obsessed with it. I don't know. I mean, magic was one of those things a lot of people were into, especially when we were younger. So helicopters, for some reason, have flares, while planes don't. Helicopters having them obviously makes sense, but for some reason planes don't. Okay, let me drop down to the road so I can avoid... Oh, that's not an anti-aircraft gun. It's going to fly relatively low to the ground. That looks like it could be a checkpoint. Which we can take real quick. And we might as well. It's a freebie. I say that, and I can't guarantee that it will be. And that's all the enemies. We just got to take out the billboard. Okay, that was easy. Got a little bit of a foothold here. Somewhere to fast travel to. That's good. Some water going now. Mix the water in the coffee. Taking off early tomorrow as well. So stream will probably be at 8 o'clock. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow yet. I haven't decided yet. The only thing that might get in the way is if, like I've said before, if I ended up deciding to go home, or if Nick is around to hang out. We'll see. But I do know that I'll be leaving a little bit early tomorrow, because Fridays are by far the least busy day. Pretty much nothing to do on Fridays.
The soldados control a coffee factory nearby. All the farmers in this area have to bring their crop there to be officially counted. But the soldados always keep some for themselves.
Thank you.
Alright, we got a coffee factory. That sounds like an interesting target. Because coffee is good. And I need coffee at all times.
Perrito.
I'm getting all this metal and stuff. Is that person really gonna honk at me? Oh, do I have one of these yet? I do. Get the gas. Oh, crap. Okay, let's get out of here before they destroy my helicopter. Yeah, let's just get out of here before they blow up the helicopter. I don't want to have to get another one. I want to just get as close to the base as I can here. Because we have several more missions here. Okay, there's the coffee factory. I'll deal with that later. Not overly important right now.
Oye, Clara, guess who just found where all the coffee is made in Yara?
It's no joke, Danny. This is where the army forces farmers to give up their harvests or get thrown into the camps.
You honestly think that Danny would know more about all this stuff going into it? Because he apparently had military service.
Take the fucking factory too.
As far as I can tell, he had some military service in this game. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he would know some more of this stuff.
Attention unidentified pilot. This airspace is restricted. Land now.
What?
This is not how helicopters work. I'm gonna repair it. This is not how helicopters work normally. But we're gonna repair it. And then take it back off. I do know one game I'm gonna be streaming in about 2 months' time.
Me down.
Pikmin 4 comes out in July. I cannot wait. That is a day one game for me. I cannot wait for that. I'll be playing that day one. Hope it's going to be amazing. Looks like it's going to be great. And probably leading up to that, I'm going to do a few streams of Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch. On Ultra Hard mode. Or Ultra Spicy mode. Which is a joke, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, if we're being completely honest, Pikmin 3's Ultra Spicy mode is, I would still say, easier than the other two Pikmin games. There might be a friendly. Yeah, I would say it's still actually easier than the other two Pikmin games. By a pretty big margin, in all honesty. Pikmin 3 is really not a very difficult game. It still certainly has areas where you can screw up if you're not careful, but it's a pretty easy game overall. Okay, we got the helicopter repaired. So now we can actually go off to the main story again. Got an anti-aircraft gun taken down, so that's good. Let's head over to the main objective. Dump flares, because why not? Just in case. Alright, so we'll head over to here. And... okay, that's the rock, the giant crab rock.
Crab rock. Very artistic.
Lorenzo's the artist, and we Guerrillas are like the crabs.
Hard shells, sharp claws.
Then They fight from the jungle to give birth in the ocean. We fought from the ocean and gave birth to la revolution.
See? I got it.
I don't think that crabs come from the jungle.
Easy. A guerrilla must be sure-footed, like a goat.
Goat? I thought we were like a crab. Hello? Being.
So next up we have a waterfall. Okay, I think it's gonna probably make us ditch the helicopter here. Well, someone can have it, or it'll just block the road permanently until it blows up.
The view from the waterfall was so beautiful.
Well, I guess they don't care that a random person is coming through. I mean, by now they should know who I am. But still.
Looks like the waterfall from El Tigre's photo.
Yep, I would say so. Quite beautiful.
El Tigre.
Well, I guess the crabs do, apparently, come somewhat from the jungle. Somehow. I don't understand that. That's not where crabs come from.
So he's a handful of.
See, I think that tomorrow I might end up streaming Division 2. Because it'll be something completely different that I've never streamed on here before. I might. I don't know yet. But it'll be something very different, so... maybe. Or, there's also a very real possibility... it's about that time. It's been about 5 months at this point. It might be about time to do a platinum dumpster dive. Because I'm doing about... you know, only like a couple of times a year. 2 to 3 times a year. Okay, I don't know if we want to take that rope down unless we have to. We might have to. So it might be about time to consider doing a platinum dumpster dive. Because it has been a while. It's not quite how ropes work. You'd have to shoot a lot more pieces of the rope.
Then I might have to accidentally unblock it.
Exactly.
Well, I was about to say something more suggestive than that, or humorous than that. So yeah, we'll see. Like, Division 2 could be interesting, or another Platinum Dumpster Dive, because it has been quite a while since I've done one. We'll have to see.
Could really disappear up here.
See what I'm feeling tomorrow. I have a few Dumpster Dive games. One of them I'm not going to do on a Dumpster Dive. It's one that I want to do as a separate video that I have an idea for. Even though it's a shovelware game. Well, I don't know if it's shovelware or not. I just know that it's a quick, easy platinum. But I have an idea for the video. I think I have a pretty good idea for it, so...
Okay, I'm at the next picture. Let me guess. Guerrillas are like sharks. Deadly predators with knives as sharp as teeth.
Actually, that rock just looked like a shark.
One dangling underneath it.
That's lucky, Mama. We never knew when the soldado would find our camp. So we had to secure fast ways up and even faster ways down. Lucky always volunteered to be the first to test the lines.
Brave.
And I guess he never died.
Clara told me.
Because he kept doing it.
You know, I also grew up without a mama or papa.
And you still became a legend.
And we have located the camp. Possibly.
El Tigre. Amate statue.
Ah, Lobo. A revolutionary, a warrior, and a dear friend. Killed in combat when we stormed.
Man, that zipline's probably pretty fun. I'm sure they do that every now and then just to blow off some steam.
That explains that.
Alright, we have reached the camp. Side quest. And note for an ambush. Ambushes, of course, are not particularly important. I'll do them all eventually, but most of them at least. Hey, Captain. This area feels like Crisis. I've actually never played Crisis. Any of them, for that matter. Ooh, a treasure hunt. I wonder if that's the last Triada relic. Okay, I don't care, because I've already played through this game on the PS4. It's not very good compared to other Far Cry games. As I said before, one future series I might end up doing, I might consider doing one for Blood Dragon, like this. An all-trophy playthrough for Blood Dragon. It doesn't have a platinum, and it can be done in 2 streams. I can knock it out in 2 streams. It could potentially be fun. I don't know yet, though. Let's see what people say about it. Alright, time to play dominoes. We have to win 1 game of dominoes for a trophy.
Dale. I got more important things to do.
You're sitting at my table. Remember that.
Slam the dominoes. Ooh, we gotta... Let's get rid of this, this big one. Man, this is bringing back some Red Dead 2 flashbacks. I don't really know how to play dominoes in real life. I don't know the actual rules. I know it's a fairly simple game, but I don't know the actual rules. I want to keep burning the larger pieces. I know that having the lowest score at the end of the round is your best option. No valid moves. Oh, so you don't draw tiles? I thought you drew tiles. That must only be in certain versions of it. Alright, put down the biggest tile again.
You're welcome.
Need a 6 or a 5. 6 or whatever that is. Okay, let's place another tile.
I pass.
No Evo.
No turns. Ah. Well, I can use this one. Alright, put another one down.
Nothing.
They're so aggressive.
Aren't you?
Why are they so aggressive while playing?
Te gustó?
Like, what's the point of being so damn aggressive while playing?
Nothing.
Go. I pass.
There we go. Put down another piece.
You go.
And what's the rules about, like, spinning the tiles around and putting them down in weird orders? Alright, I'm pretty sure I won this one.
Go.
Oh, crap. Actually, I don't know. She's only got 1 tile left. It's gonna come down.
Eat this.
Damn. Well,
I want to redeem my...
I never said I knew how to play. Okay, come on now, like... I think I actually made a mistake, though. I think I played the wrong tile at the end. I think I should have played my 4-0 tile instead of my 2-0.
You're sitting at my table. Remember that.
Alright, well, let's play my biggest tile.
How about this? Don't get comfortable.
Yeah, again, I have no idea how the rules of this game actually work. I get it's about matching colors and all. What are the rules for, like, spinning them and moving the directions they go in? None of that I know about. I don't get that. Let's place it... Either way, it'll give me a 6. Actually, it doesn't matter where I place it. It's going to be the same either way. Do you remember that one episode of, like, a moment from a George Lopez episode where it was like... where they're going to play dominoes and Vic is insulting George because he doesn't slam the tiles down? You guys ever used to watch that show? The one that starts with the low rider is a little higher, and they all start jumping around on screen. And it would always be on at like 2 in the morning back in the day. That show was actually pretty entertaining. It had some pretty funny moments from what I remember. But yeah, it would always be on at late nights like that.
Nervous?
Oh, this is still anyone's game. Oh, I think I won.
Nada.
It's over for you?
Oh, crap. Well, so what's going to happen here? Because my tile has 0 on it. It has no pips.
I got nothing. I pass. Go. I pass.
Your turn.
Alright, there we go. Pretty much beginner's luck. I don't claim to be good at this or know how to play this, but we did it. 100 pesos and a trophy.
Do whatever you have to and get them to join this fight. The people need heroes to believe in.
I just hope they...
This is a nice camp, though. I really like this camp. Okay, so what do we have left? We have the cantina, which is the most useless one, in my opinion. If that's the one I think it is, I think that's the one where you cook stuff at. I don't even need that on this file. But I think building all 6 of them will be getting us a trophy, which is wonderful.
No way. When?
Like 2 years ago. I just hope they still want...
Oh, a new weapon.
Glamorous here.
And let's build the cantina. Alright, another trophy. Earning several trophies. Getting lots of trophies tonight. Trophies popping left and right. Error recovery guide. I don't use bows in this game. They're not good in this game like they are in some of the other ones. They're good in a lot of other Far Cry games, including in New Dawn, but they're kind of useless in this game. Okay, so predator animal hunting spots. New gun. Oh, this one would actually be useful, because those mythical animal hunting spots might be more useful for later if I can't remember where the locations are for the trophies. So we'll go ahead and do that. Have you ever played competitive games before? Yes, chess, checkers, Yu-Gi-Oh, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. Your wins to losses is pretty much never to always. That's how I am with like fighting games and stuff. I'm terrible at fighting games. Okay, these are all pretty cheap, so I might as well buy them. And for these, I would need actual animals. Okay, it's interesting. But new stuff. Ah, I can't afford it yet. I just need metal. That one just wants gasoline and medicine, so I can do that. Love playing chess, but never won a game. Same with checkers and Yu-Gi-Oh! WWF, PS1. And I'm just not a fan of those kind of games, like, at all. So I think all that this does is literally just gives us recipes. I mean, I don't really need any of those, in all honesty. Like I said, the recipe area is kind of pointless. Oh, we can check out the Banditos board, though. I haven't done anything here in a while. Played FIFA once and never won a game. I played it once or twice in life, I think. I don't think I ever won a game either. Fuel. Okay, do we sacrifice 10 people or 33 fuel? 33 fuel. There we go. I want that charm. Losses up to 12. Oh, wait. Losses up to 2. Obviously, we'll take that. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Tier Elements was a toxic format in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played any Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. And played online games, PvP combat, broke your patience. And then jumped through 20 MMORPGs and quit for good. That's a good option there. That's a lot of people. Let's go with the lower chance one. Yep. And sacrifice 4. That's a good enough option. All right. I wouldn't care as much about sacrificing, but the problem is we need a lot of them right now because I don't really have any of them. I mean, we have 97 recruits, which isn't too bad. Okay, so we'll send the sniper to here. But getting a few more of them would definitely be useful. This one, we need either survey or sabotage. Do sabotage. So we can send survey here. And neither of those are going to be useful.
WMDs. It's self-care.
Let's do a bit of modding. I want to see if I can put a couple mods on Desert Eagle here. Is this thing going to be any better than the standard Desert Eagle? I don't even have a standard Desert Eagle. Well, is it the best one? It's basically identical to this one. That one has lower handling, much better stealth and accuracy. Way lower mag, though. The Luger-looking pistol is lower damage. We'll just do this one. And let's give it some armor-piercing rounds. Let's give it a suppressor. Let's give it a red dot sight. Actually, this one's probably fine. And let's give it a laser pointer. And what about other mods? What do we want to give it? Improves body shot weapon damage and aimed weapon damage. Okay, we'll do aimed weapon damage for now. Might do another one later. Alright, so we got a new pistol upgrade there. Games you play for the PS1 can be counted on fingers like Crash 3, Bash, Team Racing, Spyro 3, Bugs Bunny, X-Men, Mutant Academy, Men in Black, Tarzan, Mulan. Yeah, because I never played most of those. There's a treasure hunt here. There's quite a few outposts to take here, though. Quite a few other things. Chicharron is not happy with this. Have I recruited Chicharron? Tiny Toons, Magic Peach, Re-Adventure, Toy Story 2, Tekken 3, all that stuff. Without any of it emulated. I don't even know how to emulate, in all honesty. Ooh, Into Orbit. That's actually a pretty good rocket launcher. The grenade launcher is good too, but that one's not bad. We've actually found a lot of the gear. Not a whole lot of that's missing. But I haven't been getting any of the vehicles. I've got 2 of them. Find in a warehouse at the F&D storage facility in Catalina Ridge and Niami's chop shop. So I might actually have to... I'm going to have to actually go to those wherever they are. Okay. War games. I feel like I know I've seen, like, DEFCON the game. Actually, you know what? Let's just continue on with the main story for now. Try to make a little story progress tonight. It's going to take probably 2 more streams to finish the story. If I do a little bit of side content in between.
Okay. Remember the 3 guerrilla principles. Always be moving. Always be on guard. Always kill your enemy before they kill you.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's see, those 2 are fully upgraded. I do have those 2 down there, but we don't care as much about them. Yeah, I don't have Chicharon. We just have Doggo here. So he needs to distract 6 more enemies. There's also a trophy for that. So we really need to try to focus on that when I get a chance. Ooh, that's a bit of a ways away from here. But the good thing is there are helicopters here and planes. That's the last of my coffee. Alright. I'll take the helicopter. And crash it directly into something. Alright, so yeah, let's see if we can finish a couple of these. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Cursed Memories, just can't recall anything else. As I said, I've never played a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Alright, so if we can finish a couple of these story missions at least, I'd be happy with that. I don't know how long the ones here are. I think this is typically the last area you're supposed to go to. So I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit longer.
Because tomorrow can turn into yesterday, and by then it's too late.
I think you might need a nap, big guy. This looks like the drop. What a mess.
And something's probably about to happen.
This is too easy.
Yeah, probably. And now we have some enemies. Oh no, it's a few enemies. I'm so scared. It's 1 truck's worth of enemies. It's not that threatening. It's like half a dozen people. It's not that threatening. Collect all the gasoline, though. We do need that. Need that for later. Oh no, he went down. Am I supposed to care? Probably. I probably need to go revive him. You do not hurt my dog. Oh, he's dead. Well, that's unfortunate for him. He should have been careful. Should have been more careful. With the emulation you played, Digimon, Asterix, Mega Madness, Gen X, Deep Cover Gecko, Xeno Warrior Princess. Just never finish any of them. And I don't know if I finished all my games when I was a kid. I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure there were plenty of them that I started playing and never finished. Okay, that's down. Shoot them down. So is there a helicopter somewhere? Because I don't see one. We're actually getting very close to another big level up, so level 14 might be like 1 more level, and then we're level 15 for a trophy, which is awesome. Like I said, we're not too far from this platinum. The 100% is going to take a while longer, for sure, but the platinum's not too far off. Another couple of weeks and the platinum will be done, for sure. Depending on how often I stream. Where did you go, enemies? Did you go into the tower? I'm gonna climb the tower. Dres Doubloon. It's going good. We've earned quite a few trophies tonight so far. So I'd say it's going well. We're on to the final set of story missions. Or the final faction, at least. I guess you could call it. Oh, so they're coming from two directions at once. That's a few... Oh, well, he blew himself up. But now there's a helicopter coming in. Is there another machine gun anywhere that I can use, please? They blew up my first one, which wasn't very nice of them. Okay, there is one. I love turning the enemy's weapons against them. That's almost all of them. If you get hit by a 50 cal from a machine gun, you're not getting up from that. Alright, mission complete. Only games you finished were Tarzan 10 times. Isn't that game, like, pretty difficult, though? Digimon Rumble, Arena Asterix, Mega Madness, Mulan, Tiny Toons, Magic Petrie, like 90 times. Disney Toy Story 2 a few times. Okay.
Oh, they're very alive.
Believe it or not, a time came where you thought games weren't supposed to end.
Tell you what, you give me the supplies.
I feel like games are always supposed to end in some way, but back in those days they were a lot less satisfying when they ended. Went ahead and got this game from the sale, so we'll be starting it after Diablo 3. Nice, nice. Yeah, that is a dirty lie, because that's not the quote. That's not the quote, sir. One, that's an American quote, and two, that's not even the correct quote. So I need to go get a helicopter, I guess? Is this the closest one? Yeah, the quote is, from time to time, the Tree of Liberty must be refreshed with the blood of tyrants and patriots. It's a quote I see tossed around a lot more nowadays. Can't even get the quote right. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He probably doesn't want to talk about tyrants because he is one. Guess that makes sense. Let's take a horse. Oh, there's like 7 horses now. There's definitely, I think there were more horses now. Kill the enemies. Oh, I didn't want to pet the horse. I want to ride it. Stop petting the horse. I want to ride it, not pet it.
Let's go.
We got stuff to do. We gotta go get a helicopter. I think that's what they want us to do. Never really use the horses in this game. They're really not all that useful once you start getting more fast travel points and stuff available. And I guess they're kind of a nice alternative to have, but they're not super useful for much of the game.
Easy.
Nice driving. Talking to myself. Ooh, this is one we don't have yet. Games I gave up on, ending, all the other games you just didn't finish. Diablo 3 is one of your worst grinds to date. Yeah, the Diablo games I know were quite grindy. His Ghost plays them, he tells me about them. They all sound like pretty brutal grinds and not really the kind of game that I'd be super into.
Danny, be careful. There's an enemy chopper creeping the skies nearby.
Just make sure you're not underneath when I shoot it down.
We're about to have to fly this thing out of here. I mean, that would make sense as a mission, but didn't make it very clear that's what we're doing. Okay. That was pretty easy.
Danny, you got...
Alright, that was pretty easy. Battleship, Connect 4, Tetris, Centipede, never won those. I mean, those games don't technically... Well, Battleship, I guess, technically ends. But you're playing against another person, usually.
Suck it up. I won't have a junkie in my...
Hope you have good cameras.
Got a couple of story missions going here. Let's go and activate both of them. Might as well.
I'll tell Yelena you're on your way.
Alright, so there is a thing we got to do over there. And there's another one somewhere else. Oh, that's just a yarn story, though. So that one's not overly critical. That one we're going to need to fly to at some point. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and knock out this anti-aircraft gun. It's not in that noticeable of a place, but it's easy enough to get. So I'll knock it out real quick. It's easy enough to get. You just have to parachute in or glide in. Doing Diablo 3 solo, so 6 max level characters. Yeah. I remember if Ghost told me maybe he found, I don't think it was an exploit, but like certain ways you could do it faster. I don't know, all that stuff kind of runs together. It's not a franchise I know much about, so I'm not really competent in any knowledge of it or anything. He can try to explain it to me, but it doesn't mean I understand any of it. I would say it's like me trying to describe a Fallout game to people that don't play Fallout. But he does play Fallout occasionally, like he's done Fallout 3, he's going to do New Vegas, so... Yeah, let's just go ahead and knock out this anti-aircraft gun. Get it off the map. If those missiles were to actually hit, that'd be cool. I don't think they can, though. There's also probably at least one checkpoint around here.
You are flying in an illegal zone. Land your craft.
Ah, perfect.
Alright, I didn't manage to hit it from the air. I tried. Instead, we're just gonna fly in and take it out that way. Oh, this is gonna be cutting it close, actually. Just barely made it. Almost bailed out too early.
Hey, Moron. What's the deal?
I don't know what the deal is, but it doesn't matter because I took it out. Did exactly what I needed to. Alright, get that. Get the uranium.
Moron. What's the deal with that old fort on the island?
That Fontana Fort is named after the architect who built it in the 17th century to protect the bay from pirates. They didn't stop pirates from torturing him to death, though.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Is Benitez's island, and she runs the Yaran Navy from there.
Let's go hit it.
I like your fire, but I'm not doing any...
So yeah, I don't think there's actually... I'm not sure there's any other way to get into here. Unless you just fly in the way I did. I'm not sure there is any other way in. I mean, now I can get in easily with I just fly a plane or a helicopter in. I just maybe like use the cannons. You know, pull off a Sahara or an Uncharted movie, because for some reason that's what Uncharted decided to rip off during its final battle. So for those who haven't seen the Uncharted movie, it rips off the ending combat sequence from the 2000s movie Sahara, a really, really bad treasure movie. At least Uncharted was actually good. Or relatively good overall. Alright, so we cleared that out. Might as well go on over here. So we'll track this and fast travel. Done every other achievement. Still need 2 more level 70 characters. Best way is just to get power leveled.
I'm at Concepcion. How do I find La Moral?
I'll send you a pic. Show no one.
What are you sending me?
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing.
Password and remember.
I was literally about to say the exact same thing. Like, what kind of picture are you about to send me? And should I be concerned? I feel like I should be. Alright. I can't paint over that one. This looks like the right place.
Voila.
Steal all the supplies that might have been going to someone out here who needed them. Oh, I remember this place. It's a secret door. I feel like anyone who looks closely enough would see this.
Welcome to El Agujero. Try anything, and I'll touch
Is his name Alfredo? Alfredo, like
Go downstairs.
fettuccine Alfredo? Chicken Alfredo? Delicious Italian food that I love. I love Italian food. It is favorite type of foreign food. It is so terrible for you, but all of it's so delicious. Can't help myself. Okay, so that sniper rifle is well enough upgraded at this point. What about... oh, the grenade launcher. Ooh, that's my primary. Well, I'm going to give it a red dot just so that it has a little more accuracy. And the rest of it, there's nothing I can do about because I don't have the attachments for it. Kind of wanted to get some upgrades for my machine gun, though.
I need 6 volunteers.
I'll talk to my people, honey.
I really don't care. I'll just do what I have to. That's all that matters, is I do what I have to do. This game doesn't interest me enough.
There's a farmer at Carbonell Farm. He can take you with his chopper. Just say you're with La Moral. Someone upstairs can tell you how to get there. Better hurry. I don't know how much time we have.
Ooh, we got some time segment here, maybe? Maybe.
Chorizo, come.
Is it an outpost that we got to take out? Possibly.
No shit. You saving our people, right?
Alright, skip the dialogue. I don't really
I know
care.
a guy with a helicopter who can help.
Ooh, there's something in here, though. Some supplies. Oh, it's gonna be a Red Dead Redemption 2 section. Oh! Bring this horse to a pickup point.
Easy.
Might as well do that. Get a new horse. Might as well. Not that it's necessary, but might as well.
We joined forces.
Yeah?
We've been fighting and we've been winning. But Admiral Benitez will always have more than we do. We killed 1 soldado today. Tomorrow they get replaced with 3 more.
And when La Moral people die, there's no one replacing them.
Nadie.
Yeah, but they're probably killing... They could probably kill hundreds of them per morale lost.
We tried. None of those abuelos want to fight. I heard a lot of them even support Castillo.
You heard wrong.
Well, I don't see any abuelos fighting now.
I'm working on it.
I already have them joining us.
How do these farmers get a helicopter?
They built it
They've already joined me.
Inga.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty damn impressive, actually.
Castillo will get you.
Well, we're gonna steal everything inside the house. Medicine, the notes, everything. A new hat. I'd like a new hat. I hope that's not too old of a reference at this point. Because it's still a YouTuber that I greatly enjoy watching.
Are you going to save those people? Yelena called. Do you want to lift to that boat?
Let's do this.
I'd like a new hat. I'd like a new hat. I'd like a new hat.
Hop in. Let's fly.
I can shoot out of here, so that's good. Now we have a red dot on it.
Danny, I'm going to be careful and stay low. I'll get you as close as I can.
But where did you learn how to fly?
And like I said, that's very impressive that they were able to build their own helicopter out of old parts.
I was kicked out of the ground forces. Turns out drill sergeants don't like getting punched in the throat.
Good to know.
I was about to ask how he got kicked out. So he was military. So he got kicked out by punching a drill officer in the throat. I'm surprised he didn't get executed. For being honest, I'm surprised that wouldn't get you executed.
I'm with Libertad. What can you tell me about La Moral?
How do you hear each other? You're not wearing headsets.
That's the real name?
Yeah. Some Spaniard named it back in 1490, whatever. Couple of months ago, Admiral Benitez decided to make it illegal to go to the water and fish. The people protested. Benitez executed half the town. So what does La Moral do? They tracked and killed every last soldado who did the executing. And I'm not talking about guerrilla ambush jungle shit. I'm talking about following them to their homes and slitting their throats while their families slept.
Oh, I can't blame them.
These kids are smart, coordinated.
This mission looks like it's just a lot of exposition more than anything else, and not anything super interesting or important.
That's shop pass. We keep tabs on military convoys passing through there and report them to La Moral.
Seems like they run a tight operation.
These kids are on the ball. Yelena is more organized than the military. La Moral's got our back. When Admiral Benitez started getting rough with our families, La Moral got rough back. Killed any soldado who dared to step foot on our lands. Pretty soon,
Yeah, but you're still gonna lose people over time. Didn't he already say that we didn't have enough? Ooh, there's mines in the water. How does that plane, or how does that thing not see us?
Great! Gracias, mi amigo!
Good luck saving those people!
Alright, so we're gonna wingsuit down. Chorizo is probably not gonna be joining us here. Alright, now I actually have a weapon I can use at close range, though. Hit silently. That isn't a bow. And I completely screwed up. They technically don't know where I am, though, which is hilarious. Yeah, they technically don't know where I am right now. I don't know where the other alarm is. But technically, they do not know where I am. Or how many of us there are. Now, if I could just find the other alarm. Yeah, it's like they can see me for half a second and then they lose me. This is going reasonably well so far. I'm sure that they'll set the alarm off any minute now, though. When they do, this is going to get harder. But that's okay. We'll deal with it, like we always do. By blowing stuff... Ah, there it goes. Oh, no point of going silent anymore. I'll blow up the anti-aircraft gun. Just blow up the other one as well. They're just going to be a hassle. Dang, how did he survive that? Okay, there's probably still... Yeah, how are there this many still on the ship? I know they got the alarm going, but I don't know where they're all coming from. Knock out the control panel. Maybe I should have tried to disable from it instead of destroy it. Oh, where is the... There's an enemy, but... Oh, he fell down. Well, now he's dead. Yeah, where is the other alarm? I do not see that other alarm. Must be all the way over here somewhere. And it's... I don't see the alarm over here either. Am I just missing it? Is it inside the ship somewhere? That, I guess, is a possibility. These turrets are in really weird places. They're just conveniently placed on the off chance that someone would have to come in and... Or that an enemy might come in and you have to kill them. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I missed that. Alright, we are almost done with the enemies. See the last one? Yep. Alright.
Shit.
I think someone's walking on the container.
I did just walk on top of the container. Thank you for noticing.
Remember who you are.
I'm on the ship. I freed as many as I could.
Hang tight. I am sending boats and backup.
Gracias.
Going to a lot of effort to rescue a few people. And I'm glad, I'd be glad that they would be, but it's interesting that they're definitely doing that. A lot of effort to rescue a handful of people.
Would
Would it be possible to do Division 2 still without boosting? I don't think... There's a couple... Most of it, as far as I can tell, you can do. As far as I can tell, though, most of it, yes, but not necessarily all of it. Like, there's one trophy that requires you... Oh, that was fun. We shot down a plane. We haven't really done that before. Man, those are weak planes. They die in 2 or 3 hits. That's really weak. Ah, we got fire again. Of course we do. So, like, there's several trophies for the Dark Zone. on, where is he? So yeah, there's several trophies related to the Dark Zone. And those are definitely going to be a little more challenging. It's like, some of them aren't too bad. Like, you just have to visit a safe house in the Dark Zone. You have to win one match of competitive multiplayer. A lot of them are easy. I would say, though, there's a couple that I think you will have to boost that I think I'll have to boost. Because one of them is... Oh, there's still... Okay, never mind. There's no plane left. Yeah, one of them requires you to kill a rogue agent in every Dark Zone. There's only 3 Dark Zones. But killing a rogue agent in each one is not going to happen normally. If this idiot hadn't have blocked me, that would have been nice. So yeah, there's, you have to kill a rogue agent in every Dark Zone. Which is definitely going to have to be boosted. What the? Game? Can I heal? Game? I guess that healing doesn't work here. We're going to hide under deck for now.
I should have called earlier.
The boat should be there any minute. Keep it up.
Because for some reason the healing didn't work there. Alright, everyone jump off. Well, at least now we won't die from fire. There's that one. Then you have to hijack an extraction in one of the specific Dark Zones. That one you're probably going to have to boost unless you're like really good at the game. So you got both of those. And then you've got the 2 trophies for the raids that require 8 players. Which is not something that... Well, supposedly you can do it with randoms. It's just going to be a little bit more challenging to find a full group of 8 people. Because it requires a full group of 8 people. So that's probably the hardest part of that. The hardest part of that's just finding the group to do it with, honestly. And then there's also... There's a trophy that requires you to take a picture of 4 agents at once. Which is going to require you to have a full 4-player group. And it should be simple enough, but I mean, it's not something that everyone's going to be willing to do. So even if you're with randoms, there's no guarantee it'll work. That they'll, you know, do the picture with you. So you might have to boost that one in a sense. And I also don't know how difficult the hard mode stuff is going to be. Because you have to finish every mission on hard. I don't know how difficult that's going to be. Story hasn't been giving me any problems. I've only died a handful of times so far. But I don't know how much harder hard's going to be. I don't think it's the highest difficulty, though. I think it's only... For some missions it's the highest, some missions it's the second highest. There's not a ton of missions either, but they're pretty long.
Yelena, it's done. Your people are safe.
I heard.
We even for the supplies?
Fuck yeah.
Need me for anything else?
I have to talk to Gilberto first. But you'll be hearing from me.
You got my number.
Gracias. You're not so bad, Annie. But you better keep an eye out. If you weren't on Admiral Benitez's radar already, you are now.
Okay, that mission was quite hectic, actually. That was kind of fun, though, getting to shoot down planes. Alright, so there's another mission there. I wonder what that one is, if that one might be. Because there are several treasure hunts we still need to do. Is that a story mission? Yes, it is. So that's one we definitely need to do. I'm gonna fly over to this place and see if this is one of the Triada relics. I don't think it is, but I'm still gonna look at it and see. But yeah, that's what I can tell from Division 2 so far. I could be wrong on a couple of those, but I know for a fact I'm gonna have to boost the Rogue Agent one and the Stealing and Extraction one. Neither of those are gonna happen normally.
I've met Moral. Why didn't you send me to them first?
Last I heard, they were a small group always on the edge of falling apart.
They're doing more fighting than the Legends.
Okay, but watch your step. La Moral has a bad rep, and I don't want Libertad's name to be dragged down with them.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Who cares if you get dragged down a little bit? If they're fighting well and winning, I think that's what matters more, don't you think? People even play Dark Zone? Oh, yeah. There's tons of people in the Dark Zone. Because I've gone into a couple of them so far, there were at least like 3 or 4 people total in each Dark Zone I've been in so far. What the? Oh, okay, so... What, a jaguar? Or a tiger? Yeah, it's a jaguar. But yeah, there's plenty of people in the Dark Zones. I mean, sometimes they'll go rogue, sometimes they won't. But I mean, even if they do, you have to kill them? Which isn't the easiest thing in the world. Because they're usually going to be higher leveled and better at the game than you are. That's the whole concept of the Dark Zone, is you go in to get some of the best loot, or better loot. Oh, is this still part of one of the other ones? I think it is. Yeah, I think this is like part of one of the other side quests. Can't go through there. Anything else underwater? What is that? That is a strange looking fish. And a very large fish at that. Yeah, you should be able to find people in the Dark Zone, but finding them and actually beating them in combat is two separate things. Aha! There's our grapple. And the game, at least, is better than the original and plays better than the original. It's not hacked all to hell like the original is, from what I could tell. Like, even when I did Last Stand back in, like, 2019 or whatever, it felt like it was full of hackers. Because everyone else would just one-shot you and you could do no damage to them. And that mode was supposed to not take into account level and, like, DPS on weapons and such. Maybe I understood it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that people were cheating a little bit in that mode back on the original.
Now you look like you're going to open a very important door for me.
That's a grenade. I noticed that at the last second. I actually dodged it, though. Oh, where are we going now? Man! How long is this guy's treasure hunt? This better have a good reward. This better have actually a good reward. Because this is like a lot of work for one treasure hunt. I'm hoping that it has one of the Triada relics, but I honestly don't know at this point, and I'd be a little bit surprised if it does. Because it just seems like it's just a massive wild goose chase with no purpose to it. Or no trophy purpose to it, at least. Obviously there's a purpose to it if you're trying to 100% the game or something like that, but... Alright, so we got a bridge we can go across here.
Watch it.
You watch it. I'm the savior of Yara. You should be nice and give me all your money now to help for the revolution.
That had better be the last cave I have to deal with.
Yeah, Danny, I agree with you on that one. Ooh, a fedora hat for the dashboard. Cool, that's new. That's an alligator, crocodile, whatever it's called. Well, it's now damaged animal meat, whatever it was. This seems odd. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Is there a note here? I'm feeling something in the caves. So I felt their power. Okay. Is there another path somewhere? Possibly somewhere. Is there a grapple hook somewhere? No, there's no chance to grapple. And what the heck am I supposed to do here? I'm confused. I don't see how to progress through here. Because it's in here, clearly. Tells me it's in here. Just a random old, like, torch or something. There's something I have to do here? Okay, I saw a square there. Aha!
Perfect.
Far Cry 6 Game of the Year Edition came with Blood Dragon. Ooh, yes. Wonderful game. 100% worth playing. And it's quick. You can 100% Blood Dragon in about 8 hours.
Now this is what I call a treasure cave.
So it's super easy. It's got one potentially missable trophy. Some things say that it's missable, some say it isn't. I would say treat it as it's missable though, because if it isn't missable, it's going to be pretty hard to do once you beat the game. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how to go under that. More drug region. Why does every mission come back to drugs? Why does every Far Cry game have drug trip missions? It's a common trope within this franchise to have drug trip missions. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so obsessed with them. I'm sure it was entertaining the first time, maybe the second time as well, but then it really starts getting excessive, especially in like Far Cry 5, where the whole bliss drug is a major aspect of the story. I think it's a huge aspect of the story and possibly could explain why the game has multiple endings. Or it could possibly explain how New Dawn comes into being.
Eso.
Yeah, that's great though, that's part of the Season Pass. I think that's how I got it too. That's great though, because that game is, it is a lot of fun. Again, absolutely worth playing. Oh great, drugs. Or swamp gas, possibly, I don't know. Thought those were crocodiles, they're just crabs. Random shrine, we don't... Ow. Oh, those are traps. Sure are. Okay. Yeah, that one would at least be potentially a fun one to eventually do a video on or stream series on. Like I said, it will only take 2 to 3 streams to get through because it's a short game. should we be getting out of here?
Coño! That was worse than I expected.
Well, that treasure hunt was completely pointless. Because it wasn't a relic that we needed. Completely and utterly pointless. And also, what was the point of trapping me in here if you're just going to let me fast travel out? That's so dumb. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and work on getting Chorizo's ability leveled up here. Because we need to distract 6 more enemies. Not just for the upgrade, but for a trophy. So we might as well. Probably have it in the background because it's short. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. But again, very fun. Easily one of the best Far Cry games. It's just dumb, goofy fun. It's what makes the franchise so good. Takes all that and it dials it up to ridiculous sci-fi setting. Alright, so... I said, I'm gonna try to get Chorizo to distract a few enemies.
Look out for Flame. Kill them, boy.
Just distract them.
Chorizo, let's go. Go back up now.
Knock out that alarm.
There. Again. No, para nada. For all her hard work.
Aww.
They really spoke things up for themselves.
Why are you gonna be mean to Chorizo?
Let's go, Chorizo.
No one found a body. There are no bodies here. Good job, Chorizo. That's not good. Missed 2 shots already.
Get them, Chorizo.
Chorizo, distraction. Do your distractioning. Man, what's that guy doing out there? I don't know what he was doing out there.
Go get them, Chorizo.
Chorizo's all the way over there. How is he distracting them? How does that even work? That was a very long-range distraction, Chorizo. I don't know how that works.
Dale, Chorizo.
Aw, there we go. 9. Don't worry, it's just Chorizo being a cute doggo. Running distraction operations.
Come on, Chorizo.
Oh, don't go down there. Hey, trophy! And a Chorizo upgrade. Excellent. We've been getting a lot of trophies tonight, so it's been a good night. Alright, so now he can tag crafting materials. And he needs to tag loot containers with it. So we'll get him to do that.
Check on that now.
You're the last one left. Apparently you're not the last one left. Apparently there's still someone else somewhere.
Got it now.
Aquí. I'll keep this. Chorizo, over here.
Okay, the other alarm, I think, is inside. No, it's not. Not over here. Oh, wait, there it is. And they're down. Alright, so we're good now. Nice and safe.
Go, Chorizo.
So I don't know how his tagging is going to work here. I wonder where this last enemy is. Seems like he's tagging some things, but is it referring to some other specific item he's not tagging? There's the last enemy. Alright, so at least we finished his trophy, so it doesn't really matter that much what we do in the future with our followers. Because we finished all the other follower trophies. So that's good. No alarms. Barely even got alerted here either. Oh! Is that level... Yeah, reached the rank of Commandant. So it's rank 14. Awesome! Oh, this one had a security thing. I never knew that. Alright, well, another trophy earned. And supplies, which is great. There's an enemy left. I don't know where he came from. Alright. So has he made any progress here? Okay, it is counting. It's slow, but it's counting. Okay, so we took that place. So we don't need to bother too much with the other ones right now. At some point, I will still need to do whatever the last treasure hunt is, whenever I can find it. Again, I don't know which one it is. Could be anything. Ooh, and there's still a couple of side missions and stuff up there. Tackle some of that later, though. The map is getting cleared out, though. Slowly, but it is. That wasn't even a text, that was just a notification on my computer. Alright, so let's head for this next. Oh, there's an anti-aircraft gun here. I don't know where it could be at. Gotta be about the last one. There can't be that many left. Because I can fast travel just about anywhere at this point. Is this that random Canadian guy that's trying to sell drugs and stuff to the country? Is that who this is? I think it is. I think I remember that. Oh, knocked my headphones out. Not the best timing. Alright, that was close. I accidentally knocked my headphones out. Okay, so there is an aircraft gun around here. Did it show me where it is? It's somewhere over here, then. Alright, so we know there's one over there.
Until one day she told us she had some good news and said she'd be leaving Yara. That was the last time we saw Gabriela. My neighbor thought he saw her at that Biovita place.
Tattoos and colorful hair. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Gracias.
Okay.
Worried something terrible has happened.
Looks like this is basically going to be an outpost. A story-based one. Alright, let's start marking targets. And see about a way to get in. Search it for evidence. Take out your phone, take photos. Okay. So we're collecting evidence. Not something actually interesting. I love how they don't just immediately shoot you. I feel like they would in real life. And now they're just going to run away. Yeah, I feel like they would just shoot you immediately if this was in a real, like, communist country. Still looking for the best way in. This seems promising.
Okay. Watch yourself, Danny.
Each of you owes El Presidente. The clean air, the food on your tables, the houses you live in.
Ooh, an alarm system we can shut down. I like that. That'll make this easy. New anti-aircraft site. Military target. All systems are down, so we can just go with the machine gun. Makes it much easier. Ooh, and an F&D base revealed. We'll go for those at some point, I'm sure.
What the fuck are they doing to these poor people?
Probably experiments. Not allowed by the Geneva Convention, if I had to guess. Ooh, I don't know what I did to him. He just, like, shock exploded. Alright, he's slowly... Chorizo's slowly making progress. I'm not sure it's everything he comes across, in all honesty. I think sometimes it's just not a thing that counts. It's only certain things count. Alright, what do we got in here?
From in there. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Alright, let's get a picture. It's so dark in here, though. You can't see anything. How do I get into here? It's so dark. hate when games do that, when they make it so dark you can't actually see anything.
All this bullshit about treating cancer. What are they doing? They're using humans like rats. What are they testing? Castillo's not going to get away with this. I need more pigs.
I mean, with this, though, it's like... Yes, what they're doing is obviously horrific. But if they were to come up with a cure for cancer that officially 100% works, you might get a lot of people out there that'll argue in favor of them, but won't really outright condemn their actions if it could cure cancer. There's enough desperate people out there. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. Alright, we're almost done here. Alright, let me get Chorizo back up. Okay, shoot the helicopter down. Thought there was another one for a second, but no, it's that guy. And by the way, you can keep ranking up past that rank of Commandant. There's, I think, 19 ranks. I think when you get to either 19 or 20, that's it. It might be like an odd number or something for some reason. I don't even know why I'm killing all the vehicles. It's not helping me at all. Alright, you're doing good, Chorizo. You're still discovering things for me. Interact with the pipe here. Let's see what it does.
This should be enough to convince Lorenzo.
Yeah, I would think it will be. I would hope it will be.
Al Tigre, I got the pics. You won't believe what they'll do. It's horrific.
Oh, I believe it. But it's Lorenzo who needs convincing. And what about Gabriella?
I don't know what to tell you. She's gone.
I had a feeling. Okay, get those photos back to camp. It's time for Lorenzo to wake up.
I'm not sure she was ever here. Unless she was one of those random people. Alright, we're out of the camp.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, great. And now it's going to take 20 minutes to get rid of the heat again. Because that's how this game likes to play. And it's really, really annoying. It's not a thing that should exist in the way that it does. Ooh, we're actually real near the anti-aircraft gun. Might as well take it out. That might be about the last one. There's probably only a couple more. I think there are a couple more in this southern region. I'm pretty sure there are, because a couple of these regions are really big and have a lot of stuff to do. There's probably more after this, but we're probably getting pretty close to the end.
Those guerrillas need help.
Oh, I can't wait to get the parkour gear. Oh, apparently there's an ambush right here. Well, I guess we're doing two things at once. Yep, I guess we're knocking out two objectives at once. Might as well. Almost killed a prisoner. That's a grenade. Alright, let's steal some supplies. Okay, that was easy. Yep. I'm still surprised that the ambushes didn't have a trophy tied to them. Pretty much everything else in the game does. All these other red mark things do. I don't know why this one doesn't. It's pretty much the only one. Yeah, it's the only one that doesn't. So I don't know why this one doesn't have a trophy for it. It's weird. It's random. Oh, that's an F&D resource truck. Never mind. I was trying to scan it. And now it's not a truck at all. Alright, he is continuing to make progress on this. And that is at least an easy ability to level up. It just takes forever. Alright, so that area is cleared. We got the anti-aircraft gun down, which is great. There is this here. Might have to do that one because it's right here at camp. At least to start. But I am going to need to look into wherever that last Triada relic is.
We were just kids, El Tigre.
Because if I can do that, we're going to be pretty close to being done with all that. Pick sword didn't happen. Objective complete. Bullet points.
Danny's here.
Who is that? Danny, come back to El Agujero. Shit is getting real. We need to rally our people and talk next steps.
Dale.
You just, like, knock these out randomly. You knock out one of them, apparently. Alright, well that's good. Making some progress. What have we got here? So let's go ahead and complete both of these objectives while we can. Okay, that one just needs metal, but I need metal right now, so... let's hide. And should be able to complete it right here. We'll lose the people. How close am I to plat? I got probably another 10 or so story missions. I gotta finish the Triada relics. I gotta hunt all the legendary animals. And I gotta find all the collectibles, pretty much. So, there's still a fair bit left. It's probably gonna be another, like, 3 streams, maybe 4. Till I'm done with the game. So it's gonna take a little while. Yeah, I can afford the gasoline hit. Take the money for it. But yeah, I mean, progress has been going pretty smoothly throughout this playthrough. Outside of the 2 times when I stepped away to do that DLC. That god-awful, torturous DLC. Alright, so a Supremo Bond. Send the Surveyor in for that. And this one, we can send the Sniper in. This one, we can send the Inquirer in, because why not? It's extra stuff. Alright, well, we can go ahead and upgrade the Hunter's Lodge. This is actually useful because it's more maps that we can use. The camp is pretty much, or the other part of it, the cooking station's pretty much useless. Most of the stuff is fully upgraded at this point. There's not too many left. The mythical animals list, we will purchase that. And then these random clothing sets. These are all from the legendary animals, I think. I'm almost positive these are from the legendary animals. If I remember correctly.
You need to freshen up that gear.
Baby Tigre, I think I'm at a dead end with Lucky.
I know you want your friends to fight, but there's a lot of young guerrillas in El Este who don't need any convincing.
La Moral? They are kids with guns who don't...
Alright, so this is the treasure hunt we want to start working on. There's another one right there.
Care if they hurt innocent people.
They are rough around the edges, but they are dead serious about taking down Castillo, Benitez, and Mickey.
You're making me think. And when I think, it usually means I should change my mind. Okay. Those kids have an HQ. Where is it?
I don't know if I can tell you about it. There's a password, and...
I'll find it, baby Tigre.
I hope you made it, Yadira. Let's see where your Danilo leads me.
Okay, I don't even know what this is about. We're inside the search zone. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, we get to feed the bird. And we have to follow it around to like 4 places. I actually remember this one. Or at least I remember feeding birds in this game. Maybe it wasn't this specifically. Aren't necessarily slow, but they can be at times. At least we're getting a ton of supplies, though. And is there anything else around here? Is it just, like, more random scraps and stuff? Yeah, I think I got about everything there. Alright, perfect. Alright, we gotta feed him one more time.
Who's the best pelican in Yara? Who? Who? You.
I would definitely be afraid of getting bitten by it. I'm not too far away from him. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm in a wingsuit. How much faster do you expect me to go? I think we're getting pretty close, though. Perfect landing. Let me guess, we're about to go onto the water, aren't we? I think that's what we're about to do. Yep, I called it. Fun fact, when we went to Aruba last year at the end of 2022, first time I ever got to ride a jet ski, oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Never done it before, and that was super, super fun. The waters there are pretty calm for the most part, so it made it easier. Yeah, that was a good time. Be a little skeptical on going 70 miles an hour. I assume that's in kilometers an hour. Yeah, I'd assume that's in kilometers an hour. If it's in kilometers, it's probably reasonable, but 70 miles an hour on one of these things, I'd be a bit terrified of that.
You just sneak a key in my pocket, or are you happy to see me? Okay, then.
Okay,
Into
that's a very strange way to write that. He's not a follower, is he? I don't think he's one. It'd be fun to take that boat, but doesn't matter. New gun! I don't really need. Good job driving your boat right onto land. Okay, scan that. Another treasure hunt. Man, there's a lot of them in this game. That's a swimming one, and I don't feel like going swimming today. Or most days, for that matter. What is going on over here? Why is there so much military over here? Hold on. I'm curious what's over here. So why is there so much random military on this tiny little island? Is it just because there's a chest here? Yeah, it's gotta be. It doesn't look like there's anything else out here. Maybe it was a supply drop at some point? Maybe they planned for it to be a supply drop and it didn't end up being one? I don't know. But now stuff's blowing up. And there's a chest out here, but that's it. Industrial circuits, don't really need that. That was a yellow guy. Yellow colored guy. Or yellow marker guy. I think it is possible to shoot down the helicopters with a sniper rifle. If you shoot well enough, I think you can. It's just not easy to do. I don't even know why they're still trying to attack me out here. It's not like they're going to win this fight. Or if it looks like they are, I'll just let them kill me because then they'll respawn me and I can actually move on. Oh! I love how she just shakes that bullet off like it's nothing. Alright, now that I think about it, is there another There's another anti-air gun around here somewhere. I do remember there being one down here. I'm gonna go see if I can take that out. I'm not gonna be streaming too much longer, though. I'm getting tired. have to decide what I want to stream tomorrow. Gotta decide if I want to do a platinum dumpster dive, or if I want to stream more Far Cry 6, get fairly close to getting the platinum, or if I would want to do a, unless I've already been out here for a thing before. I don't think I have. There's also Division 2 could be interesting to stream. Oh, that's an outpost. Yep, sure is. That is an outpost. Might as well get it marked. This might be a checkpoint up here. I thought there was a aircraft gun out here somewhere, though. It's almost positive there was. It's possible I already took it out. I thought there was one out here that I had not gone to. There it is. Sure is. Great landing.
Better watch my step.
Alright, that's another aircraft gun down. So are there 26 letters in the Greek alphabet? Because I think that's what they're all named after, is Greek letters. Alpha, Lambda, Gamma, Beta, Iota. And there's uranium here, so we'll go grab that. That's really all I came here for, along with the gun. Alright, so that's cleared out. So there's a few outposts left. Not sure if the game really keeps track of them, though. Missing tons of weapons, of course, but that's fine. It's not that big a deal. Rides. I have 2 rides unlocked. Need to get a new one at some point. Need to find the other 2. And we just have a lot of side quests. That is a lot of stuff to do. But we are, I mean, progress is coming along, so that's a good thing. Faster. I'm not in combat. Can we quit with this stupid in combat thing when we get the next Far Cry game? It's really annoying. And I will continue to complain about that because it's really, really obnoxious. Aw, chorizo swimming across the ocean. It's like, very clearly I'm not in combat anymore. Thank you.
Finally.
Is there anything I can I build this? I can. But I don't want to build that one first. I want to see if I have enough for the other bases. I'd rather build those up first. Okay, so that one has fishing hut, which isn't overly important. Bandito's barracks, yeah. Let's go see if we can build that up. It's more important.
Hey, look, it's Danny.
I can't build it. I need metal. Okay, that's not good. Is there a vendor that I might be able to get metal from? I'm shocked that's the one thing I don't have much of. Is there a vendor anywhere that I can just get some metal from real quick? Just one of Juan's random shops somewhere? Yeah, I guess out here. Go out to this random island.
Hey, Danny, what did one guerrilla say to the other? Go use the fucking workbench.
I swear, you almost look happy.
I have my workshop and a revolution to win. What more could a guerrilla ask?
Alright, where's the store? Is it right here? Yep. Well, we can purchase that. I think that's his last revolver weapon. Yep, it is. So that's the last revolver weapon in the game. Completed that quest. Alright, so now we can get... nothing that I really need. At least this is a way to trade uranium. I'll hold on to it for now, just in case there is something else I need it for. I feel like there are other merchants, though, where you can trade for metal. I can just find one of the locations that has one. I know some of them do. Almost positive some of them do. You would think that the main camps would. Huh. Yeah, you would think the main camps would. Not out here. Maybe not. There's a weapon out there. And one over here that I never got. Interesting. Alright, guys. That is going to be where we call the night. Oh, I know what that is, duh. Was wondering what that was. So let's go ahead and check out the trophy list real quick. Oh, not that button. So let's go ahead and see where our progress is. 43%, but 72% on the base game. So we have 2 story-related trophies, unmissable. F&D base with a co-op partner. So maybe someone in the stream at some point can do that one with me. Complete Triad of Blessings, which is the series of side quests that we have to do. We've done 2 out of the 3 before the final one becomes available. Every Supremo is going to unlock there. I've got 1 USB stick and like 2 cryptogramma chest clues. There's 30 total clues and 15 chests, so that's a lot of collectibles. 2 out of the 4 rides are done. I've only found like 1 rooster, so we're a long way away. This is going to be an entire stream pretty much of just finding collectibles. And then the mythical animals, same thing. Because there's 5 of them, but 2 of them are together, so basically 4. This is a story trophy. And 2 special ops trophies, which I need to look back into how to do, especially this one. This one, I don't think is going to be too hard on the easiest difficulty. I'll just check and see what the best operation for it is, though, and probably do that on my other file. And then, of course, there's all this other DLC, but like I said, I don't plan to be streaming that. Alright, but I'm happy with the progress. We made a lot of progress tonight, so I'm very happy with it. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't already. And tomorrow I will be on playing something. I don't know if I'm going to be playing only at 23 hours. That seems a little... I don't know if that's low or high or not. We'll either be playing Far Cry or maybe playing The Division. Or possibly doing a Platinum Dumpster Dive. Because I have several games I definitely would like to go ahead and knock out at some point in the near future. I'll look into that tonight and see if there's stuff I want to do. But yep, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for another stream.